everyone, I'm Tiffany from itsthegibsonlife.com, and we promise to publish budgeting, parenting, marriage, and traveling tips at least once a month in our monthly newsletter. And today I am filming a video that is going to be on our monthly newsletter for the month of May. And that is going to be a travel tip video, and I'm very excited to share this information, so let's get started. Okay, so this information comes from NBC Nightly News. Now, normally I don't watch the news, but someone in my household was watching the news, my Nana, in fact, because I live with my parents. And we'll kind of talk about that information and why my husband and I chose to do that later on in a budgeting video. But anyhow, today we're talking about traveling. So here are the tips that they shared in their travel episode. The first tip, buy midday. So they recommend looking for your airfare, fare compare during the day midweek. So while everybody else is at work, all the business people at work, do your fare comparing middle of the day. So this kind of replaces the original thought that you should book your flights Tuesday or Wednesday because it has the best fares. Well, now that airlines are getting smarter and technology is getting smarter, they're saying that's not really the case anymore. You're not necessarily going to get cheaper flights by looking during Wednesday or Tuesday night at 5 a.m. or anything like that. So they're saying do it when most people are out of the house at work or something like that, midday during the week. Okay, tip 2. Buy for a Tuesday or a Saturday flight, because most people aren't flying on Tuesday or Saturday. Most business people are flying on the other days. So Tuesday and Saturday are the best days to book your flights for your departures or your arrivals. So flying on Tuesday or Saturday. Tip 3, try booking for a one-way trip. Now, this one is subject to your family needs, how quickly you need to get there, but I'm going to tell you about some information on how you can save more money by doing the one-ways. You can save up to 10% in the United States by booking a one-way flight, and you can save up to 18% booking an international one-way flight. Here's how you can save more money. If you add stops to your flight, you can save up to 5%. So if you're somebody who is able to do the stops, like for me and my family, we probably wouldn't do the stops because my husband and I would be stuck somewhere with an infant, and that's just terrible. So we don't want to be in anybody's airport for a layover or for a long period of time. So we would just go straight there, direct flight. However, if you're somebody who has older children, or if you're somebody who has no children and you're just traveling alone, or maybe you and your spouse, and you don't mind having a layover or having stops, that can save you 5%. So add the stops to your trip on that one, get that one-way ticket and go for it. So then the next tip, buy 2 to 3 months in advance versus the 6 to 8 months in advance. So before it used to be like, okay, book your flight 6 to 8 months in advance. Now it's more like book your flights 2 to 3 months in advance for the best airfare price. Now, certain airlines like Southwest or other airlines that offer cheaper flights, they might vary a little bit in terms of when they do cheaper flights or whatever. With Southwest, I like to put a calendar request in my phone that reminds me, hey, Southwest had a flight sale during this time, so that I'm kind of aware of their sales throughout the year. It may change, but hey, it helps me to just at least look for it. Okay. So here's a bonus tip for you guys, something that we do. So my mom used to do this when we were younger. When we would travel with her, she would volunteer our tickets if the flight was overbooked. So if the flight was overbooked, she'd go to that counter and be like, hey, I'm willing to give my tickets away, for me and my kids, what's the next flight? And we would hop on the next flight, and it saved us money in the terms of a flight for the future, because they would give us tickets in response to us offering our tickets. They would give us tickets that we can use in the future anywhere. So we would just volunteer our tickets, hop on the next flight, and we get free tickets somewhere else. So that can help you if you want to book travel for the future, then you have that free ticket to use. So I hope that this was beneficial. Please, we always love to hear from people, so email us at thegibsons@itsthegibsonlife.com or comment below if this was beneficial to you. We hope that it was. Take a look at itsthegibsonlife.com. We have plenty of information about budgeting, parenting, marriage, all the things. So visit our website today, and make sure you follow us on Instagram at young_and_happily married, and like us on Facebook at The Gibson Life. See you next time.